It's Moochie, and I'm back. We are live, and we are live talking about your honor tonight. I mean, today or this afternoon for your commute ride home. So, we are going to talk about the first episode of Your Honor. So, I'm just trying to wait for the room to fill up, and I'm trying to wait for the room to fill up so everybody could get here so we could get started. And I got my homegirl Tamika from the PX with me.
Hey y'all. Hey Moochie, what's going on?
What's up? All right, so we gonna get into it. We last season, I wasn't sure that this show was gonna come back for a second season, so I was surprised with this. And I'm happy to see it because I like the spin that they're doing on it too. So what you think of the episode so far?
Yo, this was good. I know it was only supposed to be a limited series. I was happy that they bringing back another one. I think they saying this one gonna be the last one. I hope not, because I think they tell the story really good up here. Like, they do a good job of their storytelling. They do a good job of pulling you in. I thought this was a strong start. And just the opening scene alone, I was like, all right, now what's going on here? Like, and it wasn't even that much dialogue. That just goes to show how good of an actor he is.
And his acting, yo.
Yes.
His appearance.
Yes. I was like, oh,
it looks real with that whole thing. So, all right, we're going to get into it then. We're going to get into it. All right. Let me just start it out. Yo, he's a shell of himself. He's Michael Ziziato is a shell of himself, y'all. And he's like going through it right now. He's going through it. He lost his son. He did all of this fighting for his son, and he lost his son because of the Baxter. But he was his worst enemy, his own son.
Yes.
He got in his own way. It seemed like every time his father was trying to help him, he made matters worse.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
he definitely did.
Yeah, it's just like he did one dumb thing after another, and hooking up with the Baxter daughter with Fia, that was a mistake in itself.
Yes.
Ooh, hey, Savannah. She said his hair looked like Don King.
Yeah, he was looking rough, man. He was looking so rough and beat up. I was like, oh, Lord, Michael, what's going on? He's so hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt. I think it's him losing his wife and then his son. I don't know how. And I think this was kind of close now.
Yeah.
It might have been maybe a year later after his wife died. Because that's where Adam was going to the site that she got shot at.
Exactly, right. It was just
visiting her. So let me go to the chat and see who's here so far. Hey, Kendall. Hey, Cheryl Battle. Hey, Savannah. Hi, Miss T. Hey, Vaughn. All right. Hi, Daria. And what's up, Montana Max? So, he's not. He's not on a hunger strike. He's just not eating because he has sunken into this deep depression.
Yeah, he's definitely in a depression. He don't want to live no more.
Right.
And the doctor's like, we ain't letting you just go out like that.
Look how skinny he is.
Yes, you can see all his ribs, his bones.
Like, he played this to a T. When he sat here and was like, look, are you going to eat?
Right.
You need substance. You have to eat. He said, I'm not going to let you die.
Right.
And he's like, he said, I'm going to give you one last time. Are you going to eat this on your own? And when he was like, no, he didn't even say no. He just never answered, right?
Yeah. He didn't talk that whole time. It was like the doctor was doing the talking, and then the guard.
This was crazy.
Yes.
And you know who else did this before? in real life, Most Def did this. Well, now his name is Yasin Bey, but he did this, and he did it in real life, and he couldn't even take it. He was yelling and everything. He was in a lot of pain. Yeah, Miss T, that doc was not playing. Yeah, he was not playing the doctor. But overall, I thought this was a great episode, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to the first word scramble right now today. If we got 16 people in here so far, please hit that like button. Please share. Get me up in that algorithm so we can have a good chat this session. Come on, y'all. Help a sister out. Anywho, what I was going to say is, with this part, it's like I want to know if he did it more, if he tried to hurt himself, if you know what I'm saying. You know, certain things we can't say on YouTube. So that's my question next. Did he really try to hurt himself where they are keeping a close she said, is he, he's trying to hurt himself where they're keeping a close eye on him? Because you got to keep in mind, he's the town judge. Everybody knew this man.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody knew who this man was.
That's such a drastic change from where he was at. And, he's just devastated now. He's giving up.
So, all right, let me see. She said, what kind of that is Dr. Kevorkian?
Nah, they don't play that. That's what
they gotta feed him, Savannah. He's not eating, and he refuses to eat. So they not gonna let him die.
Yeah.
So they gonna take the precautions to make sure he lives.
And that scene was very
to death. Yeah, exactly.
That scene was very real. Like, that's how it be in the hospital. Like, I could say, because sometimes when you watching some of these shows, you'll be like, okay, that looked phony. Y'all didn't have this or y'all didn't have that. They was on point with that, because I've seen them do the feeding tubes in the hospitals and nursing homes when I was working
telling me that too.
They was definitely on point.
Yeah, definitely. So, like, he did this with the whole feeding tube situation. He went through all of that. Then they flash forward. So you got to keep in mind, it's two timelines going on with this. They go back to the day that the shooting happened. Then they go in the regular time when he's locked up. So they're going back and forth with that. So what did you think about, I'm glad we got to see exactly what happened after the shooting. I like their take on that.
Yeah, I like that they went back, because when we first see Michael coming out, and of course, like I said, there's no words or nothing. I'm like, okay, so he got locked up. What's going on? How far is this supposed to be? So I like how they was, they always bring it all together anyway. This is the type of show that gives you those questions, and then it is going to throw in those answers. It's going to fill in the blanks. So I like that part of it too. Right. And when they went back and showed Eugene and showing him running, I'm like, oh God, Eugene, because I feel so bad for him at the same time.
He was moving too.
Yes.
Because Carlo was on that tail.
Oh gosh, I can't stand that daggone.
I can't stand Carlo, and I can't stand Gina. I can't
stand
Carlo. Gina be putting the battery in Carlo back.
Exactly.
Yo. It's like him trained, y'all.
Exactly.
We gonna get to him. But okay, so you saying the timelines were kind of confusing at first, Cheryl and Cinnamon? So you saying the timelines were kind of confusing at first, but I knew once they did this part in the shooting, I knew it was happening. So I was like, oh, they going back to show you what happened after that night. Because remember, pretty much after the shooting happened, it basically went off.
Right.
That's how it ended last season. So it had everybody up in the air, because all you saw was Eugene holding the gun.
Exactly.
You saw who shot him. And then you saw Michael DeCiato basically go into his son. And lose, basically losing it after that. And we didn't even see what happened to Fia until now.
Yeah.
So I thought it was. I thought it was good. Okay, make sure y'all I put the vote up in the top of the chat. Please go to the top of the chat and cast your vote. I want to see how this pans out. I do think he's coming back 2-1. I think he's coming back. But I think he gonna come back and wreak some havoc on them backs to people because he still want his revenge. What you think? What you think, Tamika?
Eugene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that the whole situation with Eugene is just messed up because we seen everything that he went through, and it's like we get it, but at the same time, I don't know where this is gonna go, man. Because it's like he didn't even get the person that he wanted to get. Unfortunately, Adam became the casualty in that. So it's like just showing you how everybody's actions that they do, of course, you're going to have the reactions and you're going to have the consequences behind it. So it put him in a real tight situation with that.
Mm-hmm. So, my thing is this. She is in shock.
Yes.
She's in shock, and you could see she's daddy's girl. You saw that from last season. Mm-hmm. She got him like putty in her hand.
Yes, absolutely.
And she kind of reminds me of Stella from Godfather of Harlem. Because she don't like the business that they in.
Right.
She can't stand it, and it really bothers her, and she feels like her family is now reaping their karma in some ways.
Exactly.
So look, we're gonna get to the other part. She's just in shock. So we see all of that. What's your take on her right now?
Yeah, she definitely was in shock. She played that part good too, and just like seeing the blood and everything still on her, they trying to wipe that off. They trying to figure out, of course, what's going on with Eugene, if anybody caught them. And she was just out of it. I don't blame her. I mean, you seeing, your daggone boyfriend shot in front of you.
I know. And then the mother is like, this is when they find out, they know that this kid is from the Desire crew. Mm-hmm. They know that they couldn't catch him, but Carlos still going after him.
Right.
But he didn't catch him either because he got away. That streetcar saved him when that streetcar went by and he disappeared. I don't know if he jumped on it, ran in the alley, but when it passed by, I knew he was going. I was like, yes.
Yeah. Eugene was out, and then the fact that those cop cars came by too. So after that, Carlo couldn't get him. I was like, good.
So do y'all think Lee is coming back, the lady that was helping him? Because remember, she was all turned off by Desiato and what he did with the whole trial.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Remember, they was dating.
Right.
So I want to know, is she going to come back? Will we see her this season? Or is it just taking another turn? Because now he's not in those social circles like that anymore.
No.
And now the cops know basically who he is. And they know who he is. He's the people whose house you blew up when you took out his whole family.
Exactly. And that was from the mother. The mother, to me, child.
She makes me sick. Yo, I'll be so mad at this woman.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, she's out of control. She would actually be the ones to get them killed before somebody else do, in my opinion, because she's real reckless.
Yeah, when she did the hit with the son doing everything, he was getting out in a couple of days.
Exactly.
So it's like, and then you blow up his house.
Right.
That was crazy. So now, okay, we already covered fears and shock. This is the next thing, y'all. Carlo comes to Big Mo's house uninvited. So I like the way they got at him, yo.
I do too, because I don't know who he think he is. Like, You doing too much. He really think that he is indispensable. And I love how they was like, oh, if you looking for such and such, they not here right now. But if you looking for this, you coming, you in the right spot. We got you. Because I don't know how he thought it was okay for him to just roll up
Yeah,
like
he
that.
thought it was sweet, yo. He thought it was sweet, but she makes me sick too.
Yeah.
She does, because you know why? Come on, let it go. He's already at his wit's end. You got the confession. But you basically, she was doing too much too. That's the one that found the car. Found cocaine in the car.
Yeah.
And he told her don't look for it at first.
Right.
But it's just like with her, now that she knows that he's gone, she must have, I don't know how she got him to do that confession. I hope they revisit it when we see them act. How did she get him to like make it come out? I know he was probably at a wit's end because his son was gone.
Yeah, he definitely was.
Yeah, so like how did she get him to confess?
I think he was just over it. He was down and out because remember, with him from the beginning, even though I didn't always agree with every move that he made, but you definitely understood that he wanted to protect Adam, had, his best interest. He was even willing to sacrifice and be like, well, I'll go to jail for him just to still keep him out of jail. So I feel like once Adam, unfortunately got killed, he just was like, I ain't got nothing left. I ain't got nothing to live for. And I think that he just was like, all right, I'm just going to spill the tea now because I done lost everything. What else is there really for me to lose at this point? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, and then it was like, are you gonna
probably go into it deeper later.
He was like, are you gonna like, they want to know if he's gonna off himself, basically.
Right. But they got the psychiatrist coming and talking to him, and he's telling everybody to get up out his face.
Yeah. Then now they raided these guys because they looking for Eugene.
Right.
But this is another one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, I like him.
I like what he did. Even though he know he might suffer consequences, he let him go.
Right.
So I thought that was great. Let me see what they saying in the chat right now. After Adam died, he was in shock and told it all. I get it.
I agree with that.
If this was power, I would say Nancy is gonna die. Yeah. I don't think she's gonna die though. But it's possible if she keep messing with them Baxters, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand Carlo either. Carlo and the mother, I can't stand both of them.
Yeah, I don't like neither one of them. They two daggone peas in a pod. It's like she got him like her daggone robot, her personal soldier, and he willing to do anything. It's like they have their bond, and then the father and the daughter have their bond. But her and Carlo bond is a little extra to me, honey.
It's kind of weird. It's just like what somebody said in the chat, but we're gonna get to her with that whole boxing situation. Shouts out to the actress that plays Queen. I love her, y'all.
Yes,
I love her energy. She just got that tough talk, and she not backing down like she's scared of him.
No,
but she know a war is gonna just get ugly and ain't nobody gonna be making money. So she want to try to shut this down. She wants to try to how I should say. She want to try to diffuse the situation. It's not my call. I didn't sanction this hit. It was unsanctioned.
Exactly.
And he like, you can't control your people. And this and that. And she was like, well, this situation started because of your son, though.
Exactly. And he knew she wasn't lying.
You could understand why he did what he did. She's breaking it down. Yo, you took out his whole family.
Exactly.
You took out his whole family, the brother and his mother, not his father, his mother, sisters and brothers.
Exactly. Exactly. And it wasn't no reason to even do that.
He would have got taken out too.
Right, exactly. Had he not been at the store. I like her because she thinks logical. She thinks about the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to prevent it from going to a war. She's like, where it could go, and I ain't got a problem with it. But I'm trying my best to prevent that. Like
Yeah,
you talking
I
about,
like
I
the
don't
way
got
she
no
approached
control.
him.
Like she
Yeah,
told him, you think saying I don't got control of my soldiers, but obviously you don't got control of your son. Did you know he came over here?
sure. When she did that, I was glad they got him, y'all. I was glad they got him
Yes,
because he was coming over there like he was he think he his father.
exactly,
He think he his father, straight up.
exactly.
So and she knows that this is the scene that Miss T was talking about. I think was it Miss T when she said it was weird, or was it Cinnamon? It was one of them. It's like okay, it was Cinnamon. Yeah, she said that hug from the back. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
kind of like
it is. She's always extra
kind of
with him.
extra. Like it's like she be whispering in his ear. And he go do whatever she say.
Exactly.
What up, though, Brillo?
What's up, Brillo?
Yeah, so shouts out to Brillo, the big review. I will be on there tonight at 8. Okay, he's got a show coming up at 8 tonight, and we will be on his panel tonight. So y'all need to come over there later. We going to Detroit later. Right now we in New York with the BX and Queens right now. Anywho, all right. So Carlo, she puts the battery in his back, and he gonna go out there and look for he's gonna go out there and look for Eugene. I'm gonna go to the first word scramble though, because I was supposed to do it before, but then we just got caught up in the conversation, and I didn't do it, and I apologize. But here is the first word scram, y'all. Does anybody know what it is so far? Anybody getting it yet? I already said it. I said the word. This is when he was starving. And they said he needed something. But I'm not going to get an answer right now. But y'all know that. Somebody know it. Somebody know it. All right. Let me see. I wouldn't be surprised if Gina groomed Carla when he was younger. Woo! Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised either. That's the kind of vibe she give off. I'm serious. It's
Yeah,
just not
it
normal.
looked kind of like weirdish. I don't want to bring that, that energy,
Just the way she came up behind him and husband talking about something, because he was like, he understand, what Fia is going through. She was like, do you? Then why are you still here hitting this
She's like,
dad?
why you hitting the bag when that SOB is still out there? That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody get the word scramble yet? You got it?
No, I don't got it.
Oh God, I hope I don't have to give it away. Come on, y'all. I'll leave it up for a couple more minutes and then I'll put it back up. If not, we'll come back to it. But they said he needed nutrients, proteins. He's not getting enough. Come on, I can't say it, y'all. Hey, Daria. All right, so we're going to move on to the next thing because I guess nobody getting it. All right, I'm going to give y'all the answer. Dag, I was thinking, did I make it hard? Okay, that's the answer, y'all.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, please be sure to scroll up to the top and cast your vote. Will Eugene stay gone? That's the question of the night or the evening. Holla at your girl. All right. All right. Okay. So now she gets a hold of this tape. And this is her name is Olivia Delmont. She gets a hold of this tape. Remember, she was trying to convince him to come out and help her get Jimmy Baxter. And he's like, I'm not helping you. But she like, I'm gonna make sure you do help me. And she finds something to put on him. And she gets it. She gets it. And she's gonna come back at him again. But this is the part we talking about. This sucker right here. He gonna come over here by himself too. He think he really Big Willie. He gonna come over here by himself and like, I'm looking for the cat that live here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad this dude, Chris, approached him like, yeah, he ain't here. But I do know where Kofi is. The one you took, the one he took out, the brother he took out. I'm glad they got him. I'm glad they have him tied up and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they find him. Now, they find Eugene too. I'm glad. I'm so ready to call this woman queen because she carries herself like a queen pin. Mm-hmm. And she is a queen pin, but I just, for some reason, Big Mo, I felt like her name should have been Queen. But Big Mo, they find her, they bring him to the storage unit, and Big Mo is letting him know, look, I told you to trust my long game. And he like, F your long game. He like, this was taking too long to happen for him. And once he saw how the trial went down, he lost it.
Yeah, that was the icing on the cake. And I understood where Mo was coming from. And I'm like, all right, Eugene, calm down, okay? Don't get killed by a daggone Mo now.
Yeah, because I thought Mo was getting ready to handle him because he was
he was talking real reckless. And it's funny too, because even when I was trying to take notes for this show, I put Big Mo, aka Queen in charge. You right. Yeah, she definitely gives off that queen energy.
From now on, that's what I'm doing. Hashtag Queen Mo, because that's what she is to me. Queen Big Mo. That's what she is. So she I love her character, y'all.
I do too.
I like her character because she's not taking ish from nobody.
Yeah.
She's not taking ish from the Baxters. She's not taking ish from the mayor. She just she's shutting everybody down if they getting out of line.
Exactly.
I like her talk. I like the talk she's doing. Now this Memorial girl, she can't do it, and he stays. And the mayor, he looking at her like looking at him like, what he doing here?
Exactly.
He like, Charlie, like, what you doing? Like, he wanted to say it, but he didn't say it.
Yeah. I like Charlie too, though, because he's a funny character. Because on the one hand, of course, he's looking out for himself, trying to get his way. But on the other hand, he going hard. Like, Adam was my godson. Like, he taking that serious to the heart. He was like, we got to get, down and dirty, see what's going on. So I appreciate that part of Charlie.
Yeah. He's telling him know he's going down in the polls after this whole shooting happened. Mm-hmm. And he like, this is the last thing I'm worried about right now. My best friend lost his son in front of his eyes.
Right.
But once again, everything is circling back. He set it in motion too by letting Desire go hide that car. Get rid of that car. They should have sent somebody else to get rid of the car though.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about Charlie sometimes. Well, right now, his feet's about to be to the fire because he could go down for this conspiracy thing, because he gonna be in this conspiracy thing with this car and stuff.
Right. And that was his biggest thing, because we have to remember that when Michael asked him the favor, he was like, okay, but you can't ask me no questions. I just need you to do this. Like, he was trying to, originally he was trying to keep him out of it. And then once everything exploded, it was like, what the heck did you get me into? And of course, now is really going to be something.
Yeah, so my thing is this. Hey, HEA. So with this whole thing, he's worried about his numbers, so he's gonna try to basically convince everybody. But I
Mm-hmm.
like the fact that they took him, and then she made the phone call because he was like, "You can't control your people. He can't control his own son." So who?
Exactly.
Look, I like the way she spun it right back to him, and
Mm-hmm.
she was like, "Well, you can't control your son. I got your boy.
Right.
He's here now. Now
Mm-hmm.
you take it. I'm gonna take care of my boy. You take care of yours."
Right.
I love the fact. I like the way she kicking it, man. I like the way she
Mm-hmm.
telling it.
Did you know he was coming over here? And of course he didn't, because this was another move that his wife made
Mm-hmm.
behind his dad going back.
Mm-hmm. That crazy Gene to me. So now, wait, do I got another? Wait, hold up. What's next? I like I like this. Your problem becomes my problem. You're the problem. You're my problem.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on 1 second. Can you go to the comments real quick?
Okay. Yeah, your problem becomes my problem becomes your problem. That's a fact. She spoke the realest stuff when she said that. Hey, HEA. Mm-hmm. Cinnamon, yep, she did break it all the way down. That's what I love about her. And it's crazy because Carla was still trying to talk crap in the background. I'm like, boy, shut up. I just want somebody to slap him. Yeah, I don't know what to think about Charlie sometimes either, Kendall. I definitely agree with that. Because at the end of the day, first of all, he playing the politics. He definitely gonna look out for his self-interest. That's just a given. No, no question asked with that part. But he
Mm-hmm.
did really care about Adam. Like you could tell that he really cared about him. He really take his, you know, that's my godson. He take it serious with that. Yeah, Mo is smart. She definitely think on her feet. She's a quick thinker. She's gonna think logically. That's what I like about her.
Yeah, me too. This whole thing now, they got him tied up. I was so worried about this kid in this scene. I was so worried about him because he follows every order that his mother tells him to go do,
Right.
and he don't
Yeah.
rock the boat. He do what he's supposed to do, and he's a force to be reckoned with. I like the way he got down there and talked to Carlo too, letting him know, I knew you was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you was coming.
Right.
We was waiting on you to come. I knew you was coming. I thought he was gonna take him out though. But I know but they don't want to do it because they know they ain't gonna make no money. It's gonna get crazy, and this is a war that neither one of them. Well, I know she's saying she don't want, but he's acting like he don't. He acting like he don't, care if it happens or not. But who's more powerful here? You know what I mean? Who's the one to be? We should be afraid of? Is it him or her? Because they saying he's like the crown boy, so he probably got more soldiers and stuff like that than her, right? Let me see what
he may have more soldiers, but he also do at certain points be trying to be laid back. I think they both got the power. They both trying to prevent it from happening.
Hey, Miss K. All right, I know you gonna come back. You gotta come back. I know you don't want no spoilers, so you need to just close your eyes right now. Okay, look, everybody talking about her. She's saying she's from Jersey. That's what she said she's from. She didn't say she was from New York. She said she was from Jersey.
But the Baxter, his biggest problem is his daggone wife. She the one that's gonna really mess him up. Yeah.
She doing too much. So now look, the prison rodeo.
That's bugged out, and y'all know that really happens. Yeah, they do that for real.
But they showed that from, if you watch any the Richard Pryor movie Stir Crazy. Remember, that's how they escaped when they went to when they was in that rodeo. All right, so now she's writing him all these letters, Fia. And he was like, I
Yeah.
know who you are. And he ain't answered none of them. So she came up there because she wants some answers. Did Adam really love her?
Yeah, this raised my antennas up. I said, well, wait a minute, Fia. Why we going so hard, girl? What's going on
Yes, that's
here?
what I was wondering too.
She came like,
Wondering.
I've been writing these letters. I said,
I was like, wow. And I said they wasn't even messing around that long. And I was thinking. I
Exactly.
was like, Dad, because we seen her. Because this is in the now time. Her hair is longer. She looks a little maturer. So yeah. So
Right.
he's like, don't come back here again. If he told you he loved you, my son was a bad liar. He loved you.
Right.
So I like the point. I like the point that he did say that, but I think it was hurting him to see her. But it's a question that I'm gonna ask at the end of this, and we'll get to that later. Okay, I'm shocked to learn that this actually happened. Yeah, actually happened, Kendall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was wishing she would just say it too. Yes, that's her baby. That's her and Adam's baby. But like I wanted to get
I was like, oh,
later.
wait a minute. Things just got more interesting because I was saying, like, wow, she's really going hard. You bringing letters. He's like, yeah, I know about the letters. I sent them back. I know who you are. And, then that was then she's like, did Adam love me? I'm like, why would you be asking all of that? So, like I said, the antennas was up. And, that's the only part that he did answer. He was like, if he wasn't a liar. So if he said he loved you, he did love you. And then he got up like, please don't come back here no more. He don't want to be bothered. But I think that's going to change everything for him right there, honey.
Yeah, even in the rodeo, that's why he did it.
Yeah,
he didn't do it for the money. That's why
he looked that bull right in the eye.
Mm-hmm. That's why when they were sitting at this poker table, this is the what?
That bull is big, honey.
Yeah, that bull knocked the hell out of him.
Yes,
but I was gonna say the guy. He was saying, "Why you here, Judge? Why you here, Judge?"
Exactly.
He was like, I'm here because my family need money. But why you here? You trying to die, Judge. He was letting him know too.
He knew what time it was. And he told him that we don't choose, the bull chooses. And then that's when Judge gonna turn and look the bull right in the eye. I said, come on, Michael, stop it.
I was like, oh shoot. But this scene, they actually used a real bull. They had rodeo people there. So there is a shot. He didn't. I believe. I want to say that was a stunt person that hit the chair, knocked him clear across the field.
Right.
But the first dude looked like he was really hurt. They had the ambulance and everything waiting for him.
And that crowd was just a cheering. They was loving every minute of that. I said, what kind of card game is this?
I know, and he's like, just deal with cards. I'm like, yo. and that man, the black dude, you saw the tears coming down on his face?
Yes.
I was like,
Yeah, Michael was definitely ready to die, for real, for real.
So if the judge is ratting on the Baxter family, how is him having a grandchild in the Baxter family going to affect that decision? I don't know, man. That's the part. Do you think he's going to help now, Cinnamon? Because now you got this baby involved, and usually a baby kind of brings people together in the beginning. So I want to see, especially
we got to see where they're going to go, but I don't think he's going to be... I don't think he's going to be looking at like the Baxter family as a whole, especially the mother and father. I think if anything, he's going to try to look out for Fia and that baby. Maybe separately, but I don't know how that's going to come together.
I hope Tom gets taken off their sentence for participating in the rodeo. I don't know. I don't know if the Tom gets taken off.
I doubt that. They probably get some kind of money.
They get some kind of perk. They probably get money added to their commissary or something like that. I wonder what she named the baby to, Eric. I'm like, what she named this baby? Because all we saw was she was just playing with the baby. But here this woman go again trying to put the battery in her husband and Carlo back. And Carlo always never fails her. He takes the bait again. He's ready to go bust some heads in down there, go back with more people and all this other stuff. And his father is like, that is not a plan. He's trying to think strategic.
So, yeah, I'm over the both of them. And she had the nerve when the son was doing all his yapping to tell her husband, shut up, he's talking. I said, excuse me? I'm ready for somebody to pop goes the weasel on her.
Oh, she's getting on my nerve. But I think we might get what we're asking for, because I saw the coming attractions, but we're gonna get into that. This was the best part that he let him go. I was so nervous. He gave him an address.
Is that gonna end up messing him up?
Yeah, but where he gonna be staying though? He knows where he's at. So
yeah. I was shocked with this one because I was like, wait a minute. So Mo told him to let him go, and then afterwards, when he, she called, I'm like, oh shoot.
When he made that phone call, he was like, he got away. I was like, right. Oh, she said, I'm gonna deal with you later. Because he knew when they had the conversation, when they was coming out of that storage room, when they had that conversation, she was like, it's gonna have to end this a certain way. When she said that, he knew what it was. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go to our next word scram, y'all. And it is now, y'all should know this. We've been talking about it for the last couple of minutes now. If y'all don't know this, I can't help you. All right, let me see if anybody got it. Yes! See? Ew. All right, Miss T. That is the answer. All right. So this conversation, she wasn't backing down with him because she like, our business is not finished. Right. You want your streets safe, you're going to have to call off these backs to people because now they on every one of my corners and the police is on my corner, so I can't make no money either. So you're going to have to, do something about this. So, and, if you do something about this, it's going to be safer for people to go out there and vote. Because if it's too much powing in the street, they not going to be able to go out there and vote because it's too much chaos going on. So, what you think? Do you think that Desiato is going to tell him about that whole confession thing that they holding it over his head, and that he is at risk of going to jail?
I don't know if he gonna tell him. He might if he don't have any other choice, and that's the part where I was like, "Come on, Michael! Like I get you was feeling away, and you gave up, and so now you doing this confession." And if it would have just been him confessing on his part, that would have been one thing. But the fact that he spilled the tea on Charlie too, that's really what gave what's her name, Olivia, the opening, because she seen that he didn't care about doing it for himself. She was like, if you ain't gonna do it for yourself, or for me, or for Adam, or whatever, then do it because basically your friend is gonna end up going down because you don't put him out there too. And that was really the only way that she could get through to him. So I feel like he's going to probably try his best to do what he can to keep Charlie out of it. He would feel bad about that. And then, of course,
Charlie knowing about the with her as far as with Mo, Charlie looking confused. And if it wasn't for him contacting Big Mo, basically he brought her in to get rid of that car.
Right.
So this is your problem as much as mine.
Yeah, and that's why I like That's why I like what she said to the both of them. I like what she said to him because he was ready to walk off. Like, if you ain't got the person that killed my dad on godson, then it ain't nothing else to talk about. She like, wait a minute, we ain't done yet. And then even with the cop, he was like, so now you expect me to just find the body? She said, yeah, I do it any other time. I said, ain't that the truth?
Yup,
She said,
exactly.
here go what you need. Case closed. Keep it moving. I say, yep, that's true though. She definitely didn't lie with that.
So, after all of the rodeo thing happens, she come back with that tape. And now he has no choice but to basically give in and help her. Because that's his best friend. He not going and his best friend came to him in his time of need and helped him. So it's only right. It's only right that he helps her.
Right.
I mean, that he does this.
Yeah. And that other cop that was supposed to be his friend, what's her name? The one that was playing the recording. I forgot her name. She was pissing me off too, like acting like a hypocrite, talking about some, oh, well, he gotta do time. How we gonna be, when Olivia said, y'all gonna hold that to the side because we got bigger fish to fry.
Oh, yeah. That's why she was getting on my nerve with this when she was talking about, oh, you just gonna let him go?
Right. I'm like, so you not worried about all the people that's been doing, not saying what he didn't do was wrong. It definitely was. We all know that. But when you looking at the bigger picture of all the other things that these Baxters and whoever else been doing, how you acting like that don't matter, that don't count, and what he did was worse than them? I was confused, like, girl, what you talking about? Yeah, and they was like, well, he could go to jail for tax evasion or something else.
She said, but he's not going to jail for what you saying. He's not going down for corrupting that trial. He could go to jail for anything else but that.
Right.
So she's mad. Now, let me ask you this. And I'm going to ask the chat too. Do you think that she is going to get in the way with this whole thing now?
Yeah, she gonna be on them probably. I think she gonna have her own vendetta now.
So, do you think it's a possibility that she may die now? Because somebody else mentioned it in the chat. So I'm thinking my mind is going, y'all. So she keep putting her nose in their business. Somebody gonna take her out.
Yeah, I think so. It definitely is a chance.
Charles needs to choose a side. Is he out for justice or what? Word.
He out for himself first and foremost. That's always gonna be number one. Then everything else come after that. That's what Charles be giving me.
Jeremiah, you think she gonna release the audio?
She could do that
too. Yo, if she does that, then she's on the chopping block.
Yeah, she definitely will have to go.
Everybody's saying she's gonna be a problem. Nancy, aka Blanca. Yeah, Nancy gonna tell. So now, that's her name? Oh yeah, Nancy Costello. Yeah. Anywho, well, what's the look? We gotta get to this. He pays for this body. The boy is older than him. Now, I believe they're gonna pass it off as him for the simple fact is he has no next of kin.
Right.
Once they do the shot to the face, they're gonna say that this kid is dead, but he gonna pop up and somebody gonna see him. I don't care if Carlo dies. I don't care either. I want him to. But he playing a good part where he mad with where he's the person that you can't stand. Him and the mother.
Yeah.
That boy looks nothing like Eugene. Yeah, I know.
That's what he said.
That's what he said too. That's why they're gonna do the face shot. They're gonna, they're gonna have to his face is gonna be unrecognizable where you don't know for sure if it's him. But this kid is 19, they said, or 18.
Yeah.
I think Eugene may be 14 or 15. I don't even think he's that old. So look, now we find out she got this baby. We gonna look next episode. We gotta find out what's the name of the baby. Do y'all think he's a junior, or do you think she named the baby after her father? What you think?
I don't think he's a junior, but I was yelling at this part. I said, "Wait a minute! I knew it was something else going on. She
Yeah,
was going there, dead
that's why she
hard."
was doing all that soul searching, right?
Yes, I
I
said,
was
"Wait,
saying the
that's
same
Adam,
thing.
baby." Oh man, I said, "Now this just got more interesting." Okay.
So now I want to see how the mother acts towards this baby.
Yes, I would like to
That's
see
what I'm
that
waiting for. I'm
too.
waiting to see how Gina acts towards this baby, or is she just gonna treat him? He's innocent, so she might just, she might just be all
Usually,
right.
usually the grandbaby soft in your heart, but I don't know because she ain't, you know what I'm saying, the normal
All right,
mother
Cheryl, we
out
calling
here.
him Baby AJ. All right, yeah. So yeah, what you think Michael gonna say when he see his grandson, yo?
Yeah, I think that's definitely gonna change Michael's perspective. Like between Charlie and definitely this grandbaby, he gonna be trying to go at this a completely different way. And I think he will try to protect her and that baby. Now the rest of the family, he gonna be like, "Yeah, I can go in the trash." But he definitely, I think, will be trying to get away with his damn grandbaby if he can.
Okay, now once he gets out, she's like, "I'm glad you agreed."
That
So
phone start ringing.
I don't think he's gonna agree. I think it's gonna be like a push pull kind of thing with them going on. Oh, Michael will take down the family to save the baby. I could
Yeah,
see that happening, Miss
absolutely.
T. That's a good one. I think she named the
Absolutely.
baby after her brother Rocco. Okay.
Yeah, that
All
could be
right. So
too.
what we calling this baby until we know his name? Are we gonna call him AJ or Little Rocco? Anywho, we gonna call him Rocco because them two was close out of them.
Yes.
Yeah, she
Mhm.
probably did call him Rocco. So like people is agreeing with Eric. People's agreeing with Eric. All right, good comment, Eric. Yeah, so did y'all vote? Let me see what the vote is looking like. I'm gonna go
Yeah, I
check it
voted.
out. All right, so far, wait a minute. It's 86%. It's 86% people saying no that Eugene will stay gone. So nobody's saying he's staying gone. Everybody's saying no. So they know he's not staying gone. So we gonna
Yeah,
end
I
that
said
vote.
no.
Yeah, I said no too.
I definitely say no. Eugene gonna bring his behind right back.
Okay, everybody voted. Thanks a lot, y'all. So I'm gonna go to the last word scrim, and then pretty much, we out of here after this. It's a done deal. So this is the last one, y'all. Let me see. Let me give everybody some time. Oh damn! So you think he gonna come back like the crackhead in Power? I wish no, but they always come back. Eugene's not finished yet. Of course he coming back. Yeah, he coming back to take care of Carlo, y'all.
Yeah.
The fact that they believe Eugene is dead makes him more dangerous. Yes. Instigator. No, it's not instigator. But it could be, but it's not. You missing the U. Kendall got it. Kendall got it. Yes, it is storage unit. Ew. All right, so look, we gonna close it out. What you doing on your channel? What you doing on your channel, Tamika?
I got the Oval tonight, and at 10:30 tonight, I'm supposed to be doing a live. We're going to do a little collaboration, talking about The Last of Us. Of course, my BMF is up. I also talked about Godfather Harlem. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that on a regular. That might be a little side thing. Some of y'all been watching me sometime. It shows I want to talk about, and I'll talk about them in my Tamika's talk. So I just wanted to test it out, see how that was going. But y'all can check that out. And y'all, I think it's either 13 or 12 people away from 500. Okay, so subscribe to your girl if you want to. I was trying to reach that goal by the end of the year, and I didn't. So I'm getting closer though.
I'm trying to get to 2,000. I'm 50 away, y'all. So please help us sister out. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please share. Please like. And yes, I am watching The Last of Us, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, man. There's so many shows
so
coming on.
good.
If I do something, it's gonna be like a short top 5 thing with what I like. What was the top moments in the show? I might do something like a highlight reel or something.
Yeah, because we got so many more shows coming in February too, so that's what makes it hard.
I'll be back on Thursday with Godfather of Harlem, though, y'all. So keep your notifications on. We doing that on Thursday and Friday. Of course, it's BMF Friday at 4:30, between 4:30 and 5. So that's the next 2 times I'll be back, Thursday and Friday. So, and also we're gonna be on Brillo's channel at 8. I don't know if you coming. You're gonna be there. So we're gonna be on Brillo's at 8, and then 10 o'clock we doing the Wire rewatch and the season, the finale and everything. We already took care of the whole chapter with Stringer Bell getting taken out. So we got the last episode coming. Y'all need to come and tune in, because next season is a good season too. And come around and check us out on Rewind That with Miss K's channel for the rewatch. All right. So that's about it with our show today. Thank you for coming. Stay tuned. I don't know if you are watching BMF, please check out my segment of foreshadowing moments, and also check out my 2 theory videos I dropped. Okay, so holla at your girl, and thank you again for coming through. We are out. Later. Thanks for coming out.
Child.